Oh, how did we get here? And where are we going? What's next? Well, in today's video, I thought I'd take a step back and showcase the journey of Stud City. And I've seen a lot of questions over the past few months and even over the years in general that I don't think I've ever clarified specifically in one video. So in today's video, I wanted to go through as best as I can from this brain that's always forgetting things, the journey of Stud City from day one up until accepted into the LEGO Ambassador Network, which is a huge milestone and something I cherish every single day. From hitting 100,000 subscribers and getting this amazing plaque that I did poorly camera setup and you can't see it, to having and built this basement that we're literally sitting on and a room that I barely showcase, to having a complete LEGO collection that we do. So if that interests you, let me take a walk through memory lane of the Stud City channel. I do apologize, I don't have any LEGO here in the background, but I'll switch the scene about halfway through today's video, so long as you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. See that? It's free, and that's how we've got here. So now that we got that question answered, let's move forward with the LEGO journey. Well, to start things off, I believe my first LEGO set I ever built as an adult was in 2019. Wow, does that feel like quite some time ago. And why did I get a LEGO set? It was in the midst of my college career. At the time, LEGO wasn't even a thought process in my brain. I hadn't even had LEGO as a kid. Yes, believe that or not, I'll tell you the few LEGO sets I had as a kid. It was a Hogwarts Express. It was a knockoff Ferrari that wasn't even LEGO. And then also, I think I had one Bionicles. It might have been a Bionicle, it might have been one of those like creature animal ones. I actually don't even remember. So that's how insignificant that was. But I do remember the Hogwarts Express, but that was because it was a train. I always grew up with model trains, and that was probably the only reason I had that set, and someone had gifted it for Christmas or birthday. But nonetheless, I really enjoyed that and still have that set till today. Now, moving fast forward, like I said, into the college days, I played football, aka here in the States known as soccer, for around my entire life, up until probably age 21. So first 21 years of my life, I feel like to sum it up, would have just been football. That's it. Live, breathe football from day in and day out. And that was coming to a very heart-filled close for a multitude of reasons. And actually reasons I can't even say publicly. So very unfortunate I can't digest that. However, it was coming to an end, and I guess the reasons why aren't very important, but it was in 2019 era and ended up picking up a LEGO McLaren Senna. I had watched the Senna movie fairly short after it came out in the early, I think 2010s, if it was not mistaken. And I've always had an infatuation with Ayrton Senna himself, as let alone as F1. I kind of grew up on F1, playing with slot cars, and I was always a big fan. So the Senna, being a huge fan, I always loved cars. It made sense to pick up, and on top of it, that $15 LEGO set was on sale at Walmart for around $12. It might even have been $10. So I was like, wow, this is a pretty great LEGO deal. Let's see if we can, build this and see what this is all about. So me and my friend actually both picked him up. He picked up, I think, a Ferrari set, and we both built them, took some fun pictures, and we had a lot of blast. It later escalated to realizing there was a community online, and we started engaging with it, and we're taking in with open arms. Trust me, I was leaving a community that basically, I felt like stabbed in the back a little bit, and I was leaving that space. And to have a community just come in with open arms is pretty wild. But keep in mind, I was in my college days. I didn't have a very much income. I actually had no income at all, barely, except for reselling things. And that's where LEGO truly escalated, because I was reselling items from not LEGO, but more on the collectible side of things, from Pokemon to shoes to anything basically I can get my hands on from tech gadgets. And that was my way of funding through college. It was a very unorthodox and difficult career, but I was trying to make a quick buck flipping stuff during my college days, as my schedule was very brutal with classes and I was unable to get a traditional job. that would hire for the minimal hours I was able to work. So that was my way of funding college and even some of my side hobbies. That's when Lego really came in. I found that there was definitely a market for reselling, but I was buying Lego sets on deep clearance. It was pretty wild. The area I was in, there was, I think, 3 Targets within 7 miles and also 4 Walmarts within 10 miles. So I had my hands on a multitude of stores, just big name stores there that I would check, honestly, just about every single day because I had a lot more time. Now, these Walmarts, for whatever reason, they were like gold mines over there. Every day I felt like I was finding new clearance deals, something on sale. And I'm not talking the 20% off. Back in 2019, I was finding sets 50 to like 90% off all the time. So from that point forward, I was flipping those sets and trying to sell them for MSRP price points. So imagine being able to buy clearance and just selling it for retail price. That was pretty crazy. And I feel like a lot of the times I was selling sets under retail. And I think a specific example stings to me is the Hogwarts Express. I think at one time I bought those in the 2019-2020 era. I bought, I think, 20 to 30 of those at, I think, like $20. And that was a $70 MSRP price point. And I'll never forget this. I was listing them at $55 and buyer paid shipping. So you do the math. I don't need to go into that. But that is a huge, huge set. And I felt pretty good about it because I was selling Lego under retail and buying it even cheaper. So I felt like the consumer was winning and I was winning. Regardless, why was I doing this? To fund the Lego hobby because I still enjoyed the Lego sets. At that time, I started collecting the Lego modular buildings. Again, 2019, my first building. It was the first YouTube video I ever uploaded. It was Assembly Square in my small apartment building, not live, but building it in a time lapse with a camera in a poorly situated spot, and it was pretty crazy. So I really enjoyed the build, and from that point forward, I collected just about every single Lego modular up until I don't have the Green Grocer, Market Street Cafe Corner. Just don't really have a desire for the price points, but except for Market Street, I like that one of all the 3. I have every single modular from 2019 going forward in life. I collected every single one, which is quite expensive. And again, I will dedicate, Lego flipping, Lego investing, Lego reselling to that huge portion of my life there. Which I already know some people are going to comment, Cristo, you're scalping. What are you doing? You know what? There's a lot of things in the past I'm not proud of, but to be truthful, I don't have the time to do that anymore. If I hadn't done that back then, I probably wouldn't even be in the Lego community, period, till today. And I'm very thankful I went down that route because without it, I wouldn't be the man I am today. So moving forward from that situation, I started collecting Lego pretty heavily and was looking to expand. I ended up graduating college and moved back home. At the time, 2020 was kind of the COVID era, and I really doubled down on the Lego channels in the summer, in the summer when COVID was really, really going strong. I had an internship, and it was very strange. It was no much work to do. It was pretty bananas. And I remember asking for more work too, like multitude of times, and I was just bored out of my skull. And I actually was astonished that this felt like a corporate world. But to be fair, I don't think this company I was working for at the time really knew how to deal with COVID. They were small. There was only maybe 15 employees, and there just wasn't a lot of work, and even the higher up bosses were never in the offices. So it was a little strange for me. I still enjoyed my time there, but I had a lot of downtime. So at that point forward, I was going ham on Instagram and starting our Discord server. Not so much even on the YouTube channel, but I was just trying to grow our accounts. And that's really my focus there. And, again, it's something maybe I could have used better time learning that industry, but here I am today making Lego videos as kind of my career. So maybe I did things right in that aspect. So anyways, moving away from COVID, we went back to school in 2021, again, continuing the YouTube channels. That was my first application into LAN in 2021. In December, if I'm not mistaken, actually it was probably near my birthday. So between October and December, I know I sent an application. I'll say this much, I catered the answers to someone who I truly wasn't. And again, wholeheartedly believe that's not the case. And it shows. I got denied my first attempt into Lego Ambassador Network. Now keep in mind at the time, I did not have nearly the subscriber count following or even the amount of videos that I do till today. But most importantly, my answers were catered to, I love Lego. I love trying to engage with the community. It wasn't really what my channel stood for, which you guys know me. My goal is to always bring Lego at the cheapest price possible, finding Lego deals because I love Lego and I want more people accessible to Lego. So I got denied. The reason was, basically they said, hey, we love what you're doing, but continue to grow your channel. And I was like, okay, whatever. I didn't apply to LAN for a whole nother year later, so it wasn't until 2022. Again, my birthday. I actually spent around 15 minutes applying to this application on my birthday after I ripped a 25-year anniversary Pokemon Celebrations pack and I got a Charizard. I just felt, I don't know, maybe I felt a little bit lucky, but I was like, let's open this up. My mom was there. I was thrilled. I was like, Mom, look at, I just ripped this Charizard. She was ecstatic. I filled out this application before dinner and I made it truthful though. This was the big difference. And I stayed true to myself. I said, I love Lego deals. I love trying to find sales on Lego for people. That's what I post about, right? Basically just catering to what we do on YouTube literally every single day. And it worked. It literally worked. And I'm not like, now as it worked isn't like, oh, I got them. No, that's what we do and it works. So if you can get one 30-second clip out of today's video, it is stay true to yourself. Don't change yourself for anybody. Do what you do and good things will happen, right? By staying true to myself and doing what I enjoy, I was able to get into a program that I wanted to get in. And that's what Lego was looking for. That was the need that was getting me in. And it all just came from being myself. So the first application I submitted wasn't fully committed to being myself in my niche versus the second time committing to myself and fulfilling my niche. And I think that's very important, especially for those who are starting a YouTube channel, Instagram channel, or Lego account and want to do something like this in the future. Hopefully you can take that advice and run with it because, again, finding Lego deals might not be your suit, right? But I'm sure as heck you're doing something out there that no one else is doing or that you're doing it better in your own way. So take that with what you will. I didn't get accepted into LAN right away, but our YouTube channel really started to grow. Right shortly after that application is when I hit my first 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. And from 10,000, I think we quickly grew to like 30,000 within 2 to 3 months. For the boys. So a huge shout out to my uncle there. I cannot do it without him. Truthfully, we've done some really fun videos, collection videos, and it's been an absolute joy. But from that short period of time, that was before LAN acceptance, we hit 10 to I think like 30K within a couple of short months, and it was very exponential. And later we'll see that exponential grind and continue until we hit over 100,000, and at the time of recording, over 150,000. And who knows what the future has in store. But I didn't hit LAN until officially in May 2022. So very much shortly after. Maybe I mixed those dates up as the applications, whatever it was, just moved it back until December, October, 2 years in a row. And then 2022, we are officially accepted into the Lego Ambassador Network. Or maybe it was 2023, now that I'm thinking about it. It was actually 2023. So wow, because yeah, that's crazy to think about. So anyways, we're officially in LAN in May 2023. First Brick World, I think it was my second Brick World Chicago experience. I was officially in LAN. It was pretty cool to see. I actually never received my first LAN set until 3 months after being accepted into the program, which was very just odd to me, just because I know other members that just gotten in were getting sets right away. So I was like, dang man, I'm in LAN, like this is awesome, but like I haven't got a set. So I was really excited like for the first Lego set to like truly come, and it was well worth the wait. I think we ended up getting some Star Wars sets shortly after too. So it was really cool to see. But I'll also never forget my first Lego Ambassador Network sets were if I'm not mistaken, the Batman sets. And I was like, man, this was like the theme. I said, please don't send me. And I felt inclined to take the offer because, well, I had never received a LAN set. So I did do it. I did do a review video. The videos get pretty good, and I enjoyed the build. So I still have the sets here sitting on my shelf today because it was kind of a symbolism of like, hey, this is my first LAN set. The reviews are pretty cool. And it's actually probably like one of my top 20 videos, performance as far as review videos. So anyways, getting acceptance to LAN was a huge thing. I express gratitude towards it literally every single day because I am very fortunate, and I do know that, and I don't ever want to be in this position where I'm, taking it for granted because it isn't. It's a true blessing, and it also engages me to be more involved in the community and continue to learn every single day, especially about themes I don't really know so much in it. So for that, I'm very thankful. But anyways, moving forward with LAN, again, we continue to grow the channels. We continue to do crazy things as far as the first of the month live streams, releasing exclusive minifigures, doing auctions and whatnot sales. We just continue to expand, and that's kind of where we are to today's present day. And we've continued to grow the YouTube channel, Instagram, Discord, TikTok, Facebook, and so on, and even whatnot, right? So truthfully, where are we going next? And I think I'm setting the goal high. I think 1 million subscribers on YouTube is where we're intended to go. And I know that's a long ways away, but is it really? After we hit 100,000 subscribers, I found it very difficult to imagine what's next. And again, a great lesson and takeaway. You set the bar, you set the parameter, which was extremely high. I feel like 100,000 subscribers. I knew nothing about social media. I never done this in the past. I never made videos in the past. It was an extremely high bar, but that was my goal. I really wanted that plaque, and we did it. And after we did it, I almost felt like, not that I'm done, but like I couldn't envision what was next. What would be next here on our YouTube channel? And I'm officially setting the bar, and I feel like this needed to be done or else it won't happen. Because if you don't realize something, you don't put a date, you don't put a time. Although I don't think I'm gonna put an exact date or time to 1 million subscribers. I am setting the goal. We, Stud City, are gonna hit 1 million. So subscribe if you haven't already. As far as a time frame, I think we could do it within 2 years. So by 2027, I feel like that is a realistic time date. Beginning of 2027, I think that is a long time away. And something realistically, if we can exponentially continue to grow, we can hit that. So 1 million subscribers would be absolutely amazing, but I'm not set in stone on hitting it. I think the real goal here and how we get there are the habits that take us to hitting 1 million subscribers. I love making daily upload videos, talking about Lego deals, sales, clearance items, new releases, all the good stuff, all the Lego lore. That's what we're gonna continue to do. And hopefully we're getting you guys, our viewers, on track and want to watch these videos. That's what's most important. And if we hit 1 million subscribers while doing it, all power to us. But the goal here is continue to make everyday videos for content lovers like you guys. I really appreciate you guys watching, especially a video like today. And I don't want to forget or neglect to think about the basement that we also constructed. We built a brand new house here in 2023 going into 2024. And then we took on the project of completely finishing an unfinished basement with our bare hands. And we did that, which is pretty awesome. So as far as Lego collection goes, I'm not going to say my Lego collection is complete. By all means, it's not. I feel like maybe collecting those modulars could be potential. But I think my goal has shifted a little bit to collecting some rare items. One I've been chasing down here in 2025 is collecting every single Lego Ninjago minifigure because I love Ninjago as a theme. And that is a very tall task to ask. I think we're probably all in. I'm not finished buying every minifigure, but it's somewhere between $10,000 and $15,000 for every Lego Ninjago minifigure, and that's truly kind of the price tag we spent, which is crazy to sound about. But I will be displaying that at a future convention. But anyways, that's gonna wrap up today's video and a little bit of lore of the Stud City channel and the future plans on where we are going. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to thank you so much for becoming a part of our channel. Thank you for being a subscriber, all the likes you got, all the comments, everything, the donations, everything to support us. It truly means the world to me, and I hope to see you guys in a future video. I'm Christopher from Stud City. We'll see you in the next one, and a journey to 1 million subscribers. Have an amazing rest of your afternoon. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.